Hey guys, welcome back to Dinner with. I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And man, I had a good time last week.
Did you?
Yes. I flew for the very first time. That was pretty cool. Besides, you couldn't hear for a couple hours afterwards. That was a fun experience. Like being above the, like it literally was just vibing. Like above the clouds and seeing everything. It was really cool. Very fun. First experience. And then I went to Vegas. And yeah, I lost some money on the slot machines, but at least I took that money knowing I was going to lose it. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, I got to count my money. So it's kind of money I set aside already for that, so that's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't do good, but it's Vegas, so I had to try, right? But I did some other cool stuff. I went to Planet 13, got me a little $20 dinosaur tattoo. Maybe hit the dispensary because Chris likes gummies. I get legal stuff. I don't do anything bad anymore, but I do like to come home and relax, like just everybody else. Sometimes I do that. Even my doctor says sometimes people do that now. So, doctor approved, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Then we went to this place called Area 15. Real trippy place. It's this place called Omega Mart where I got the tattooed chicken shirt at. You good, bro?
Very concerned.
This place was like really weird. It's like this really weird supermarket with all this cool stuff like mammoth chunks and tattooed chicken and just they had pigeon soup. Like not real stuff. It was like real funny that you could actually crawl through like this little tent and you go in the back and it's just this awesome, amazing place, all lights, colors, and apparently there's a whole storyline of like an alternate dimension type deal. Real cool experience. That's at Omega Mart at Area 15. So if y'all ever go out that way, check it out. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I have lots of pictures. Hopefully I can try to put those together, make a little small little video. If you guys want to watch it, you watch it. If you don't, that's cool. But it was lots of fun. The Sonic convention was amazing. My very first time going to that. Lots of cool stuff coming out. We got some things like there's a queso smash burger that's gonna be coming out. I didn't get to try. They had a bunch of stuff that we could try. I didn't get to try the queso burger because they kept feeding us. I think they were starting to hurt us for like cows. I'm already fat enough. They were feeding us.
Did you try the pizza bites?
I did try the pizza bites. Oh my gosh, we got these new pizza bites coming out. I don't know where they're gonna come out, guys. So I can tell you this. Probably. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's leaked it out anyway.
Were they good?
They were good.
What about the shake? The red velvet?
The red velvet shake, that's coming out very, very soon, like literally really soon. I thought it was good. I feel like it needed a little bit more flavor to it. So maybe like, it comes with a red velvet fudge. So that's gonna be really cool. It needs a little more flavor just for me personally, I think so. But there is lots of cool stuff with that we have, which is brew. Got lots of free stuff from vendors. Really cool Sonic hoodie. Me and Zach some shirts. I walked Monday and I just walked the strip. That was really fun. Everybody was kind of doing their own thing, and so I just walked the strip. It was early in the day, so I couldn't like talk to Zach. Nobody. I was like, oh, let me talk to Zach, but like he was still at school, even though I was 2 hours behind him. But I just walked until there was like a bunch of construction near the Eiffel Tower part. I couldn't say. We stayed at the Venetian Hotel. So off from the Venetian Hotel down to like where the Eiffel Tower is, Caesar's Palace. Saw the outside of that. I didn't go in. Probably I could have, but I didn't go and see the palace. I saw a whole bunch of like old school, like the Flamingos casino. I saw the pyramid one. It was pretty cool. Mark McGrath saying, like it's back in the '90s. He still got the frosted tips. He has not given up the frosted tips. Lots of fun, man. I miss Zach. That's the longest I've been away from him since 2012. I mean, he was good. He had his friend Ashton here. But it was different for me because even though I was having a great time, it's different for me. Like, I'm a very much omnivert. I love crowds. I love going to do stuff. I love my Comic-Cons, all that stuff. But I also okay being by myself and enjoy that. But at the same time, too, I miss my boy. It was kind of weird not being around him and, sometimes being off for a day, but, I guess eventually he's gonna grow up and move on. I guess I'm just gonna have to get used to it. But I guess I set it up. I did get a really cool tattoo, but I got that today. I did not get it in Vegas because about $20 tattoo is one thing, but this one would cost a lot more. I don't know how much we can see on here, but I got some really cool poker chips. My friend Roman, which you guys have seen him, Roman Davis. You see him with Ali and Axel. He's an artist. He does commission for you guys. If you want to do commission, you can hit him up on Instagram. It's Mystic Flyer on Instagram. Is there numbers or is it just...
Yeah, it's not. You just have to... It'll be in the bio.
He designed this for me. So basically what I wanted was, I wanted poker chips to obviously represent Vegas. And inside that there's the Sonic Delta. It's just like the, well, it's called the Delta. And it has the dollar amounts. And the dollar amount totals up to $2,024. Which I thought was really cool. Yeah. Like, you know, I know, like, oh, you got a Sonic I got 2 Sonic tattoos, man. This is what I do. I love it. And it was more about just, not so much a Sonic tattoo as it was, this was so much a life-changing for me. My first time on a flight, my first time to Vegas, my first time to Sonic convention. It was just so much first that I just wanted to, you know, do that. And I've just been living my best life this year. And I'm like, I want another tattoo. So I got it done today. I got this done at by Jackie at Angry Goat Tattoo in Warrior, Alabama. She is amazing. She did my Friday the 13th tattoo and did this one. So that's my new Alabama tattoo artist. So when I can't hit up Jay at Tattoo up in Kentucky at R. Maine, I'm going to be hitting up Jackie down here at Angry Goat. So hopefully Chris can be working on finishing up this other sleeve.
Yeah.
So
Batman and Vader.
Yeah, we talked about that today.
Batman versus Vader.
We talked about that. We actually talked about maybe putting that on the back of the calves. That wouldn't put Batman on one and Vader on the other, they'd be a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Thanks for coming. But, I'm sorry, I jabbed on a lot. Just so much cool stuff. So, with that, we are making cheesy chicken spaghetti in the Instant Pot today. I looked this recipe up. I wanted something with pasta and chicken, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted. So I'm like, I'm gonna look up recipes. So this is not a Dinner News original. I think I'm changing a little bit of the ingredients, but it's not a Dinner News original. So I did find this one offline. I can't remember the website I got off of. I don't know, but I found it. I probably have it wrong on my phone, but this was really, really good. So let's hope it comes out. But with that, Zach, let's get to cooking. Alright, so this recipe was from fabeveryday.com. I haven't seen that before. I've used different ones. I've used Delish. I've used different ones. But it's really good. That looked like really good. So, hey, we're going to try it out. But, we got about 2 pounds of chicken breast. I have already chopped this up into bite-sized, about 1-inch pieces here. I just have it on here. I use the chicken tender, but however. But this is 2 pounds of chicken breast cut up. 1 block of cream cheese already cut up into cubes. 1 can of diced tomatoes, drained. We need about 12 ounces, so we're gonna need about, 3/4 of this box of spaghetti here. We're gonna need 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 whole bag of, or 8 ounce, 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese, 1 whole container of chicken stock. They're gonna need 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. We're gonna have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of seasoning salt, and then we're doing a half a teaspoon of black pepper, ground cumin, garlic powder, and onion powder. And then we're gonna need our trusty old R2D2 Instant Pot right here. So it's a lot of stuff, but it's not really a hard recipe from what it looks like. It's just me a lot of just throw it in there, cook it, and go. Probably the hardest part I was gonna have was me cutting up the chicken, and that really didn't take that long. So Zach, you ready to start cooking?
Yep.
Let's go.
So, we're gonna get our butter. And you're going to bam. Bam.
Do you remember how much I said it was? 3 tablespoons.
That much butter.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're just going to take that and you're going to melt your butter up real quick. There's some spatulas right beside you there. Think of that.
Oh, well, we're using this. Shout out to the Sonic Convention for this.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I got from Sonic Convention.
It's got that and a spoon on it.
It says hot because you have the saute thing.
Yeah. Alright, so this is probably going to melt out as soon as I pour the chicken in.
Yeah, because he let it sit a little too long before we...
So, we're going to pour our chicken in now.
Oh.
Just like that.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to add 1
teaspoon
teaspoon. I didn't have a teaspoon.
of seasoning salt.
Teaspoon seasoning salt.
That's definitely not a teaspoon.
No, it's not. It's really hard to get it because it's like...
I almost bought another thing too.
Oops.
But I was like, I think we had plenty. I didn't realize we actually didn't have that much. That much in there? Did you put?
Yeah, I put some in there.
Woo! Okay, a little more than a teaspoon. My bad.
And then now we're going to get 3 teaspoons of garlic.
It'd just be extra salty, I guess. I like seasoned salt, but that is a no. That's a heaping teaspoon. I mean, I like a little garlic. I mean, I guess you can put a little extra, but you don't need too much. All right. So all you're gonna do like that now, Zach?
So I'm just gonna stir it up, and basically we're gonna wait till our chicken is basically all cooked up. Once we're done with that, we're gonna put it in a separate bowl and then cook everything else up with it.
So he's gonna cook this up, and he wants this so, like I said, so the chicken's kind of browned up a little bit.
Okay, so now we're going to get our chicken stock. I don't know why it's called that. Oh, also too, before y'all get that done, make sure you scrape the bottom too of your Instant Pot.
Make sure there's nothing stuck on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Looks like that.
Ours is good.
Yeah, and the chicken stock will help you get that off too. But we got it turned off, so it's off at the moment. And we're gonna put the whole thing in here.
Is this the same thing as chicken broth, or is it different?
It's a little bit different. But it's really, really, it's almost the same thing.
So then you're going to get...
Like if you don't have stock, you can get broth. And we got about 10 ounces, so we got about 3/4 the package.
Yeah, this is 3/4 of the package of noodles, and then you're going to...
Break it over that? Yeah. I told you to break it over the Instant Pot so you wouldn't make a mess. Go ahead. Make sure your noodles are all submerged though. Won't break them, but kind of make sure they're kind of pushed in that stock there.
I don't think we have enough stock.
Oh, so you just threw them in there all randomly. All right. It'll come up in there. Don't break them, boy. It's because you just ran. All right.
All right. So now we're going to get 1 teaspoon of salt.
Okay.
Idolized salt. To be specific, but I'll take one.
All right.
All right. Now we're also going to get 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, ground cumin, bam, and then onion powder, bam. Oh, and pepper. Almost forgot pepper. Did not forget pepper. A little extra as well.
All right.
Now we're gonna get our whole can of tomatoes. Plop them in there.
And we're not stirring this stuff.
No.
I mean, you can spread the tomatoes out. Don't like stir them up with the stuff. Just kind of. Yeah, there you go. But we're not gonna stir. You can like I said, you can like spread it out, but like. And then a brick of cream cheese. Same thing with that. You might need to spread it out a little bit. Don't break the plate, man.
And then the moment you've all been waiting for. You all know my catchphrase.
Nope. No.
Oh, wait.
No, that's towards the end. I didn't take the cheese away from you.
Oh, not now?
No, it goes at the very end.
Then you're gonna add chicken.
All right. All right. I got a little excited. The cheese comes. You get to put the whole bag in there. But it's at the very end.
Then, alright. You're gonna put your thingy back on. You're gonna make sure it's not on venti. You're going to put it on Where's pressure cook? Pressure cook for 8 minutes.
So we'll take about, a few minutes to reach pressure.
Or we're going to do 9 minutes, actually.
8 to 8. And it takes a few minutes worth of pressure. So let's cook in and get pressure.
Wait for it.
Why?
Now it started. So while we're waiting on this to start, let's go do some dad advice.
Alright, so we're back with our Be More Captain America book on dad advice. And I thought we had 2 more left, but guess what, guys? This is our very last one, which means that this episode is the end of Dinner Dudes Chapter 3. This is our Chapter 3 season finale. Oh no.
Wait, you said it's the end of the Dinner Dudes?
No, not the end of the Dinner Dudes. The end of Dinner Dudes Chapter 3. We already have a new book that we will be revealing really soon. But we have a lot going on this month. But let's read our last one for Be More Captain America. Believe in a better way. When Sam becomes Captain America, he has no superpowers. No serum that gives him the edge over others. He only has what he has always had, a determination to be the best he can be. He didn't get his strength in any lab or from a radioactive accident. It all comes from his beliefs. And that means you can find that strength too. To truly be more Captain America, believe in a better way. Believe in a better way also means believe in a better you. I literally just talked about me coming back from Vegas. I didn't get there by just being a nobody who just comes in, does my job, and goes home. Sometimes you have to go that extra little bit, go the extra mile, do a little bit extra. But the most important is you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can be better. Because if you believe you can be better, you already are on the path to be better. Because you don't just come in one day and say, oh, I'm fantastic at what I do. I don't need you to teach me anything else. I always have a lot of stuff to learn. You good, bro? I always have a lot of stuff to learn. And I'm okay with learning every day. I know there are a lot more people who are better than I am at what I do. And that's okay. Because that just means I'm going to eventually make myself better. I'm not just like, oh, well, I got where I'm at now. Let's just leave it. If you know, like stuff like teachers, our teachers are constantly having to go through here and get more classes. They have to learn new ways to do things. You know, a lot of people have to do that. There's new technology comes out. There's just new ways of doing things. We have to learn that. With my job, it's not like we're constantly learning. They're rebranding stuff. We had to learn how to make new smasher burgers. They haven't had anything like that ever, but we learned to make things better. I've learned how to make stuff better. I've learned how to do different spreadsheets. I've learned how to be better at my ordering. Because if you believe in yourself and you make yourself better, you're going to be better. And by the time you make yourself better, you're going to go further in life. You know, yeah, there are some people who just want to be here. And that's okay. If that's what you want and that's how you'll be, then that's fine. But for me, and I know others, we always be better. Zach wants to better himself as being a leader in Taekwondo. And he worked his way up, and he worked his way up, and then became a black belt. And that wasn't enough for him. He wants to get further. Now he's a certified instructor. But he also doesn't know, because he wants to be better. He wants to be the better person. So there's always a path. It's just what path are you going to choose today? And that's your dad advice for the week. And next time, Chapter 4 and a new book coming.
Alright, so we did a quick release and it's all cooked up. So now, the moment you're waiting for. What is it time for, Dad?
The cheese.
The whole bag.
The one time he finally gets to put in there and it's actually part of the recipe. So now we're just going to mix that up. Just want all the cheese mixed up in there. Okay, Zach. Okay. Alright, so we're going to all the cheese mixed in here, and then we're just going to let it sit for just a few minutes and just let, okay.
It's mixed.
We're just going to let that thicken up for just a minute, which is already got a little thick.
I say we go ahead and taste test it.
And we'll go get that out there and we'll start doing some taste tests. All right, time for a taste test. This is cheesy chicken spaghetti.
I want 10 of them right now.
The thing is, I feel like it should have a little more seasoning.
More garlic.
A little more garlic. I feel like.
See, I said we should put more garlic. He's like, no, go by the recipe.
Well, this wasn't our recipe, so, you know. It's good. It's a very good meal. It's a very delicious meal. I would probably just bump up maybe a little more on some of the seasonings.
Whole thing of garlic.
Oh,
Just kidding. But more garlic. Definitely by smell. Like, if you season it, definitely season the smell, or like by smell with garlic, and you'll just get a better taste.
Yeah, the cheese is enough. It has a very good flavor. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to eat the crap out of it tonight.
It just tastes plain with seasoning.
Not plain.
Well, it tastes
It does. It does feel like it needs a little bit more of the garlic powder, the onion powder.
It doesn't taste a kick.
Yeah, it's a good meal, but I think it does need a little bit more. I mean, it definitely needs to be dinner dude up. But this is not a recipe. This is why we do this, because sometimes we have recipes that, and it's definitely like not a bad recipe. It is a very delicious recipe, but it's two white people. You know, it doesn't have enough seasoning. This is definitely not us white people, it's other white people. We season our food. It needs a little more seasoning. It needs a little more something to it. But other than that, I still love it. It's so good. I'm gonna give it like a 1.5 thumbs up, because it's there, but it's just not there. Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's there, but it's just it's whatever.
It's not garbage bread.
God, garbage bread was like.
That's a memory.
But it has a very good flavor. It just needs a little more to it. But that's why we try recipes, and we always tell you guys, hey, this recipe is good. It's not good. I do think this is good, but I would definitely bump up a little bit more on the garlic, the onion powder, and the cumin, all that. So give it a little bit more. It just needs a little more of that stuff in there. Other than that, we will be in Chattanooga at the Chattanooga Convention Center and for
days.
Chattanooga Comic Con.
23 days.
Yeah. October 26th and 27th. We will be doing, if everything goes right now, we're going to be doing 3 different videos that week.
Probably more.
We will be doing our live show. We have a live show coming up there. That's the final live
You
show.
thought I was going to say something, but no.
Yeah.
It's with Chris and Zach. What
Yeah.
did you think?
But yeah, so you guys will
Just
see what we're
Chris
making
and
then. We will also be doing another video with
on.
2 other people.
Let's go.
So that stuff's lined up. So I'm ready for that. Also, we got some great cosplays for that. We're going to do something different. We're going to do our first crossover and crossover 2 different shows and some cosplays.
No,
this
2
will be
different movies.
2 different movies. This is the first time we've ever done crossover cosplays. So I'm kind of excited.
I've done a rocker Batman.
But there is a rocker Batman in a way. That was a unique
That was
Batman.
Yeah, OC comic costume.
Yeah, but this is the first time we've actually combined 2 different types of things. So Chattanooga Comic Con, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Chattanooga Convention Center.
Chattanooga.
Hey, I mean, it's called C3, Chattanooga Comic Con, C3, October 26th, 27th.
Be there.
The dudes are going to be there.
This is a threat.
We have some new merch that we're just giving out. We're not selling stuff. We have these really cool bands. It says youtube.com/thedinnerdudes, and it says come hang out with the dudes. And we have some stickers.
Where are they at?
I put them up because Zach was giving them out to everybody.
It's right there.
Yeah, you see mine right. We got some stickers. I had people at work who had like 5 or 6 stickers. So yeah, dinner dude sticker right there.
Yeah.
I went to work and I had a car haul said, hey, look, I got stickers. And they had like 5 dinner dude stickers. I'm like, what do you need 5 stickers for? I purchased these things to give out at cons. And Zach's just like, hey guys, here you go. Here's a handful of them.
No.
So, but we got that. Maybe we get some more stuff later on.
Oh no.
Zach been messing with the phone.
I'm ready to eat.
So, with that said, guys, I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
And we're the Dinner Dudes.